Oh, they had fashion on their minds as they entered the building. Soon, the only thing the Spurs will be thinking about is a win here at home. The view from the skies above downtown San Antonio. We're pleased to welcome you to Texas tonight. This is it, opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Sacramento Kings going up against the San Antonio Spurs here at AT&T Center. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Well, among the league's deadlier weapons now is the step-back jumper. Steph Curry said, "You're always in control of the situation with that move." It is pretty effective. Portland's Damian Lillard said, "It's a tough off-balance shot, so it takes a lot of work." But people around the league are putting in that work to become even more effective. Guys?
Thanks, David. Here's a look at what's coming up now for the Sacramento Kings. On Sunday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Tuesday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the Portland Trail Blazers. Now Sacramento starting five. Big Dog is out there with Bryant. Then there's Buckets. And there's Captain Clutch. And it's the Monster in at the three, the small forward. And for the Spurs, easy breezy out there with Morant. Then there's Murray. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. And it's White in at the two. Greg, you played over a decade in the NBA. Is there an opening day that you remember most that sticks out in your mind?
No doubt. The very first time I put on that Knicks jersey, you know, your rookie year, the game was in Orlando. I got to play 28 minutes, which was a lot for a rookie back then, especially on a really good team. And it was an awesome experience. That was a moment you had dreamt of your entire life if you grew up wanting to play basketball, man, and I was pumped.
That's a great story. Now here's Wade. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Launches the three. White, good.
Boy, White is a capable three-point shooter now, and he does not need a lot of space or time to get off his shot.
Wade, bounce pass. Here's Bryant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Jakob Poeltl. The Kings shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And that one falls for Bryant. Both free throws good for Bryant.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Morant looking around. Makes it off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's the Monster. Wade outside. There's the triple. Drains the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's San Antonio.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but, you know, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
We got to be honest here, which is really the only way I roll. Neither of these teams are world beaters. But you've got to start somewhere. A win tonight would be a step in the right direction.
Here's easy breezy. Just 3 to shoot. Good work defensively by Bryant. Here's Here's the monster. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And it's Captain Clutch with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Ball stolen.
You know what? That passing lane wasn't open for long. He closed it down in a heartbeat there to get the steal.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition three there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
Now here's Morant out to the right wing. Here's Ramos. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And checking out some stats for White, how he did last season. Averaged about 11 points a game, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Murray against Wade. Bryant trying to free himself up.
Murray is tireless on the defensive end, and you don't want this guy guarding you because he's so pesky. What a rejection.
Pass to Ramos. Murray outside. 6 on the shot clock. Morant outside. San Antonio again missing. And here are the Kings now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. The monster offline with his 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Jakob Poeltl, he's carved himself a good chunk of rotation minutes with how he's played.
Yeah, I love his game. I like his agility. I like his hands, his touch. I mean, he's a big, mobile guy. I think he's gotten to a good spot where he's dangerous in pick and roll action now too, Greg. A solid defender. A guy like that is always going to find minutes.
And it's Murray, that time on the assist by White.
Murray showing you real poise that time, guys, converting on aggressive defense. The concentration, outstanding.
Now, here's Wade. No points in the game yet for him. The pass to Buckets. Teardrop shot. Morant with some nice D.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Pass to Murray. Up again. Kings leading now by 5. Here's Buckets. And Poeltl pulls it down. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. Morant passes to Murray. Spurs passing it around. Here's Morant. Murray outside. From deep. It's hauled in by the Kings. And it's Wade penetrating. Again, the miss by the Kings. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Murray, no good.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Good on the three-point shot.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Now here is Pirtle. Now here's Morant. Murray outside. It's up a 3. Offensive rebound, Spurs. Here's Sacramento. They're on a 17-6 run. Here's the monster. And another 3 for Sacramento.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
San Antonio calls timeout. Antonio. Eubanks is checked in, and it's Johnson in for White. Fox, he's checked in for Sacramento. Johnson surveying the floor. And that one, good.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Kings leading now by 9. Outside, Fox. To the wing on the left. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And it's Morant with the rebound. San Antonio's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Murray, good. Murray's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, you look at Murray's development of his inside game. Boy, a nice finish that time. The better he is there, I think the better he'll be overall.
Now, here's Fox. Pass to the monster. To the paint. Here's Buckets. That one doesn't drop. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Johnson in the corner. A 3. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. And now it's just a 4-point Kings lead.
Boy, Murray's court vision very sharp, and he's unselfish too. You love seeing that combination.
The pass to Buckets. From deep three-point range, the long distance 3 is buried. Buckets got 14 points for the game.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Murray against Fox, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
How about this little nugget, guys? When Murray earned all defensive second-team honors in his rookie year, he became the youngest player in NBA history to make the all-defense team.
Free throw good, Murray. Anthony's checked in for the Spurs. Walker comes in for Easy Breezy. Then for the Kings, Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Bryant. Bagley comes in for Big Dog. And Halliburton subbed in for Buckets. And so Murray nails both of them. Kings leading now by 5. Outside, Fox. To the inside, Holmes. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Really sweet passing from Fox. He's a reliable floor general and has great vision on the court.
Walker, bounce pass. Murray, the pass to Eubanks. Here's Walker. And a missed layup. We've seen them struggle on the half-court offense.
I had a coach that once told me sometimes guys just try to self-will it too much, whether it's getting out on the break or scoring in the half-court. You've got to do it as a unit.
Now Now here's Murray. He has 6. And it's Murray with the jam.
Boy, Murray showing you he can play above the rim. This guy's got major bounce as he punched that one down.
Pass to Holmes. Kicks it to Fox. And here's Walker. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Well, a look at Lonnie Walker, the 18th pick in that 2018 draft. He's being brought along slowly as the team loves his potential, but he has a lot to smooth out with his game.
Ray, you talk about the upside with Lonnie Walker. This team loves his athleticism.
You know, not the typical Spurs type player we've seen targeted in the past. An athletic maniac who can fly end to end. The polish to his game will come. It's just going to take some time.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Walker. That one misses. Sacramento leading by 4. And Fox gets it to go.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome. Absolutely awesome getting good positioning close to the basket.
Passes it to Carmelo. 13 feet away. Rebound by the Kings. Here's the monster. He's got 5. Lays it up off the glass. And now an 8-point Sacramento lead.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Pass to Anthony. Outside, Walker. The pass to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Here's the teardrop. He lays it in. Johnson's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Pass to Halliburton. And it's in there.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Anthony after the basket by De'Aaron Fox. And he comes up with the deuce.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Halliburton passes to Bagley. Dishes to Fox. Here's Holmes. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Walker, bounce pass. Anthony down low. Right side to Walker. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooters.
Yep, that one goes in there. Fox has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Outside, Walker. Passes it to Eubanks. Good work defensively by Holmes.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. It's Sacramento up 10. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports.
He's been big on me about just believing in myself. I remember one time he's like, it doesn't matter what school you went to, what happened in the past, just believe in yourself, know that you belong here, and good things started happening.
And it seems like White continues to improve every season.
And, you know, whenever we rank coaches, we talk about systems, managing personalities, managing game situations, but player development is usually just as important.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Kings guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
We've got Johnson, also Anthony out there. And it's Eubanks in at the 5, home in the paint. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Here's the monster. The 17-footer. Not that time. It's off. He's 3 for 7. Spurs trail by 8. Anthony dishes to Walker. We've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here's Eubanks. Kicks it out to Johnson. With the teardrop, Anthony nowhere around. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Here's Wright, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And a 6'5" combo guard who uses his size well. Wright is pretty consistent across all areas.
And, you know, Greg, I watched him in college, and what I liked about him most, and I think other people kind of sleep on this guy is really excellent in terms of his feel for the game. I mean, he's got a control and poise about him that's contagious. Good instincts. I like his decision-making in transition. I just think he's an effective, efficient player.
Free throw drops for Wright. Greg, so many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people, you know, has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
Really amazing body control by Pirtle, just taking the hit head on and finishing through the contact. I love it.
Wade feeling it out a bit. He kicks it to Wright. A 3-ball. And it's White with the rebound.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Derek White, the combo guard, I tell you, the Spurs think he can be a big part of their future in terms of how he plays the game.
And to add on to that, Greg, Pop wants him to fill into that Manu role, Manu Ginobili. White has that same aggression and mindset and freewheeling style to his game. I just think it's a matter of time for him to find the rhythm and get comfortable in that role, and he'll thrive.
The first one falls.
It didn't take long for White to distinguish himself in the league. He's a really good ball handler, and he's got some good moves, too.
And the Spurs with some changes. Morant, he's checked in for Anthony. And Easy Breezy subbed in for Lonnie Walker. And then for Sacramento, Big Dog, he's checked in for Bagley. And it's Buckets in for the Monster. And both free throws good for White. Wade with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Spurs trail by 6. Outside, White. Four on the shot clock. Hurdle. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Hey, if you're going to foul Pirtle, I mean, get your money's worth. You have to make sure you're really whacking. He's extremely good at finishing through contact.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Sacramento making a switch here. Ryan's checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Kings leading now by 3. Wade outside. Pass to Buckets. The basket good off the assist from Wade. 17 points for Buckets.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
White bounce pass. Here's Ramos. Sacramento grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 11 points. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Here's Wright. The shot will not fall. White with the defensive effort. The Spurs have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. That's not going to do it either. He's 0 for 5. For Sacramento, they've gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Connects from 3-point range. 20 points for Buckets.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. Had a chance to check out the numbers for Murray. Good season for him last year. Averaged about 11 points a game last season. 6 rebounds and 4 assists. And really for him, it's about putting in the work and improving his game.
Yeah, and I think he wants to. It's one of those things where you either want it or you don't, and he does.
And the dunk by Pirtle.
Boy, Pirtle is a guy that plays with a lot of force. I mean, when he's near the basket, the defense better watch out for the dunk.
Now Wade. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And here comes White, leading the fast break, but he gets it back. And there's the pass to Pirtle. Here's Easy Breezy, guarded by Wright. Tries again. It's hauled in by the Kings.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
To the right side. Buckets, and count it from 19 feet away. Buckets got 22.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Morant. Pirtle trying to get open. And with that shot, the Sacramento lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Morant.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now here's Wade. Passes to Buckets. The kick out to Bryant. Takes a 3. Rebound by Murray. Spurs have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Inside. And it's Morant missing. Kings leading now by 7. His three-pointers off the mark. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Over in the corner, White nails the corner three. White's got 8.
Well, he might not be a pure shooter, but he's a very steady one. I like that they're getting White something in rhythm here.
And here is Wright. Out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Here's Buckets. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Buckets got 24 points.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Ramos. That one a little long.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Buckets, tight covering, got it. Good job in the low post. And now an 8-point Kings lead. Pass to Ramos. Over Wright. Rebound by the Kings. Bryant's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
The shot by Wade, no good. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. White the pass to Morant. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Johnson, he's checked in for White. The Kings also at the sub. De'Aaron Fox is checked in for DeLon Wright. There's Big Dog. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And wasn't sure he could keep up the pace he set from three-point range in that first, but boy, has he ever.
Now here's Murray. They trail by 11. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we know that for years the NBA has thought about a postseason play-in tournament, get more teams and fans involved. Last year's pandemic stoppage basically necessitated its implementation. For the NBA, the disruption of business as usual enabled innovation and risk-taking. I don't want to be too hoity-toity, but it was Albert Einstein who once said, "In the midst of every crisis lies great opportunity." Guys, back to you.
You're right. Thank you, David. And getting to the free throw line more and more. GA awfully tough to stay in front of De'Aaron Fox.
I mean, he's just got to knock him down, though. I mean, a free throw percentage, I think he can and will improve upon.
5 to shoot. And it's blocked. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
And here's some numbers on Fox. Last season, he played outstanding. 15th in assists, 16th in steals, and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And he was the consummate playmaker last season. Completely unselfish. Always had his head up, looking for the open man. Now, here's Wade. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. To the wing right side. Buckets. The basket good off the assist from Wade. Wade's got 3 assists tonight.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Now here's Murray. 8 points for him. Johnson, the pass to Ramos. Now here's Murray. Guarded by Fox. Murray against Fox. And it's Murray with the jam.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Fox finds Bryant. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3. Here's Easy Breezy. Pass to Murray. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Wade. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's buckets, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And the Kings lead by 12.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Here's Morant. 6 points for him. They get it again. Here's Murray. Hurdle trying to get open. Murray, good. Murray's got 14 points for the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here. Let's now pause to take a look at the scoring breakdown between the front and back court of tonight's contests for Sacramento.
And they haven't needed a whole lot of work done inside because of what their guards are doing. It's been an outstanding performance by the fellas in that backcourt.
Now, here's Fox. 6 points for him. Here's the monster. And Holmes throws it down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
This is why his teammates respect him. The hustle, the energy. Gotta love it.
Here's Johnson. The Kings getting the bucket. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the way in. Eubanks got his first points of the night.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
I mean, it's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Outside, Walker. Pass to Carmelo. Shoots over Holmes. Misses, and he wants that one back.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And so it's Sacramento up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Pop. Facing a deficit in the second half, what do you tell your guys?
I think we just moved the ball a little bit. We were just on the dribble a little bit too much, and they've got a lot of pressure out there, so the ball's got to move.
Pop, thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. It's Sacramento with the advantage at the half. They are leading by 12. Shaq, how do you think Sacramento plays?
The speed they're playing with has been fantastic. They're pushing the ball in transition and catching the defense. That's snapping, Ernie. Anyway, a huge chunk of their offense has come on the break. They've got a nice lead, but they shouldn't slow anything down. I say keep doing what you do.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about the Spurs?
I felt they had a lack of intensity defensively. They gave up way too many threes. I mean, somebody needs to pull out the fire hose because this fire is out of control, and it certainly wasn't because of their defense.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you, everybody, with Kevin Harlan.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And you know, Buckets has really been making it happen, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the floor for Sacramento, they've got Captain Clutch. Ryan is out there with Big Dog. Then there's Buckets, and it's the monster in at the three, the small forward. For Sacramento, they have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4. That free throw good from Wade. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious. And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
White with the double team. The pass to Andrew. The three-pointer, no good. Spurs trail by 12. And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. The Kings shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Here's Wade. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here. No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Murray, the pass to Morant. Back to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Hey, guys, you think he was sending a message on that one? He doesn't like losing.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. Here's a look at what's in on Tuesday. They'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers. And so Morant will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 11-point game. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. Down low. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And the way Pirtle uses his 7-foot frame, so skilled in how he earns calls on his way up with the shot.
And this will be his 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And the first one at the line is good.
And Pirtle is a massive guy, someone that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks at the bucket.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Kings leading now by 9. Buckets passes to the monster. Wade outside. Here's the monster. He's got 7 all alone. And the shot goes down. 36 points for Buckets.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Now here's Murray. He's got 16. Here's Pirtle. Pass to White. Back to Pirtle. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. 5 on the clock. Here's Morant. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Does a good job just to get the shot off clean. Even if he can't knock it down, the fadeaway is really his only choice.
Buries the long-range jumper.
His energy level has never dropped in this game. I mean, he's working his tail off, and the D is struggling to keep up.
And so it's San Antonio with it. Sacramento able to drain the 3. Back to Pirtle. Outside for Murray. Morant surveying the D. Yep, that one goes.
And not sure what you can do with a guy like that. With his handles, he can just take defenders to school.
Wade with it. Over to the left wing. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the 3rd. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Straight up effort gets him those points. That's what it's all about on the offensive glass.
Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things. Winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly, born and raised.
Kings leading now by 13. Now Wade. Passes it to the monster. Looking to get it going. Will not go. This is off the front eye. San Antonio's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Up top, Morant. Defended by Bryant. Stolen by Wade. Pass to Halliburton. A basket good off the assist from Wade. Wade's got his 6th assist on the night.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Now here's White. He's got 8. Jacks up a 3. Pirtle dishes to Morant. And that one, good. Morant's got 6 in the quarter.
And when Pirtle sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
Wade against Murray. Wade double team. Now the pass to Halliburton. Hit the teardrop, and Pirtle sends it back.
And you got to give appreciation to how Pirtle punishes shooters. A dynamite shot blocker with impeccable timing.
Now here's White. Takes a 3. Rebound by the Kings. Big Dog's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the right side. Inside. Bryant in the post. White on him. Bryant's shot is off. Spurs trail by 14. Morant with a wide open look. Hits the 3-point bomb. Morant's got 15.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. And before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them.
Entirely new group here. Eubanks is checked in. Anthony comes in for Morant. Johnson, he's checked in for White. And Walker subbed in for Murray. Sacramento also making some changes. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Bryant. Marvin Bagley comes in for Big Dog. And it's Fox in for Captain Clutch. Halliburton, that's good.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Walker surveying the floor. Shoots over Fox. That one misses. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. And Anthony sends it back. And he gets it back.
And here's some numbers on Fox. Coming off a terrific season. Averaged 21 points a game. 7 assists and 4 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, it gives you something you really can rely on going into every game. And you can also work off of him to look to create for others.
Free throw good, Fox. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does.
And guys, I've heard that Fox honed a lot of his basketball skills by playing NBA 2K. What up, Fox? Well, check it out. He learned the art of the pick and roll off ball screens, and he says that he's just about unbeatable at that game, too. Hey, Fox, I got you, baby. We can play anytime you want to.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Pass to Eubanks. And here is Anthony. Outside, Walker. Shot clock at 5. Johnson for 3. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
Sacramento leading by 19 points. Here's Fox. Plays it up off the glass. Fox has got 11.
Oh, and look at the strength of Fox. Amazing how he maintains control despite getting roughed up a little.
Walker the pass to Eubanks. Now Anthony, defended by Bagley. Knocks down the 3-ball.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He can be an ace when he gets a good look at 3.
Halliburton passes to Holmes. Kicks it to Fox. Spurs trail by 18. Walker with it. Out guarded by Fox. Walker against Fox. And the rejection by Holmes. Great D that time from Bagley. The Kings have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15.
He's getting better at orchestrating the offense. I mean, when Fox hits the open man, it brings this team closer together.
Fox against Walker. Passes it to Eubanks. Johnson outside. Over Fox. That misses off the backboard. Here's Sacramento. They're on a 12-3 run. And getting to the free throw line more and more. GA awfully tough to stay in front of De'Aaron Fox.
I mean, he's just got to knock him down, though. I mean, a free throw percentage, I think he can and will improve upon.
Holmes misses the three. Spurs trail by 20. Now here's Walker. Pass to Eubanks. Outside Anthony. Johnson surveying the floor. Out of hand on it. And now Sacramento on the break. Here's the monster. Vassell grabs the board.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
To the wing right side. The tray. Rebounded by Holmes. Holmes got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's the monster. He's guarded by Johnson. Oh, what a beautiful play.
What the intensity. Did you see that?
Oh,
great.
Goodness. That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Here's Eubanks. Johnson down low, guarded by Holmes.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
The wide open look here for Fox. Sinks the triple. Fox has got 6 here in this quarter.
So assertive off the catch. Fox knows when he has the green light to take fast shots.
Vassell, the pass to Eubanks. Johnson outside. They get it, and the layup is good. Johnson's got 11 points.
Look, that's a nice play. You need low post scoring to keep your offense balanced.
Halliburton passes to Holmes. He dishes it to Fox. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Walker. To the inside. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Walker. 9 points in the game so far.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
And as we conclude the 3rd quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's Sacramento as they wrap up the 3rd quarter with an energy burst, a 19-7 run. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports. To the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right there.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Anthony, also Johnson out there. And it's Walker in at the 2 guard. That's the San Antonio 5. The offensive rebound and the jam by Whiteside.
Yeah, if you're Whiteside, that's how you do it. You come out, you bust your tail, you compete at a high level.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Spurs. Outside Anthony. Game continues to evolve, Greg. Any changes in particular that you do not like?
That's a great question. You know, I'd like to see the replay review streamlined a little bit better. I wouldn't mind a touch more physicality being allowed in the game, but as much as we tend to complain, the one thing I have learned is if you're honest, you go back, we always complain. I don't care what the era is. Nobody's ever truly happy, and I'm not going to spend all my time worrying about that stuff, partner. I'm just going to enjoy the game that we are all so fortunate enough to be able to watch.
Totally agree. Johnson for three. Gets that one to fall. That's his sixth field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
That gives him 2 3-pointers for the game, 1 in each half. I mean, he may add to that total pretty soon.
The pass to Whiteside. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. And he gets the bucket. 41 points for Buckets.
He's kept the integrity of their offense tonight by moving and cutting and scoring every time they've needed him to.
Here's Anthony. Murray outside. Johnson outside. Shoots over Holmes. Johnson can't get it to go. The Kings have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. The monster passes to Holmes. Whiteside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one's on Anthony.
And a bounce-back season for Whiteside. Got the minutes he wanted with Portland and showed he could still be an impact player.
Yeah, Jay, he showed he's still a monster when it comes to blocks and rebounds. This year will be the most telling with Whiteside. He got a new deal. I want to see if he keeps pushing himself or reverts to lazy play.
No good on the free throw. Chris, we've seen in the three-point contest, they've added a pair of deep shots worth extra points. You know, if the league decided for the All-Star game to test out a 4-point line, what would you think of that?
I'm not sure about the 4-point line yet. I think we'll always have time for that, but I don't think it's a need to rush for that. I think that until everyone can shoot like Curry or most guys can shoot like that, let's just not change it because 1 or 2 guys can. When we look at offensive efficiency and other statistics, still a lot of ways that this game can be improved with the line where it is. I love the NBA welcoming innovation, but this is something that I think we're jumping ahead of the times.
And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
They get burned this time. That's a shot they're willing to give up, though.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Harkless the pass to Whiteside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Green, and it's blocked by Whiteside.
Oh, no. Remember, Whiteside has had 10-plus blocks in a single game. A true swatting machine.
San Antonio's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, a look at Lonnie Walker, the 18th pick in that 2018 draft. He's being brought along slowly as the team loves his potential, but he has a lot to smooth out with his game.
That's good from Walker. Greg, you talk about the upside with Lonnie Walker. This team loves his athleticism.
You know, not the typical Spurs-type player we've seen targeted in the past. An athletic maniac who can fly end to end. The polish to his game will come. It's just going to take some time.
And so Walker nails both of them.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Pass to Buckets. Greg, it's pretty typical for players of the past to talk about current players and say they may have struggled had they played when I played. What do you think of that line of thinking?
You know, I just don't agree with that. And I think we all do that. We all feel like our era was the best. I had the same thoughts being passed my way when I first came into the league.
I'm sure.
The reality is these guys work just as hard as guys worked back in our era. They just have more understanding of what their value is. And in a lot of ways, they've got more courage to speak out because, you know, let's face it, they're more of a bullseye on their back in today's era with social media than we've ever seen before.
That is true.
At the line for your Spurs, Raymond. At the line for two.
And he knocks down the first one. Murray's checked in for San Antonio. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Wade with it. And with the frequency of three-point shots skyrocketing, Greg, does the drastic change concern you? And should something be done to lessen the dependence these teams have on threes?
It's crazy. I mean, we're starting to see teams take more threes than twos. You know, some have said maybe limit fouls on three-pointers to only 2 free throws. That might eliminate some of the flopping on those long-range attempts, but I really feel like this is the evolution of the game, and that three is going to be vital.
Pass to Buckets. There's the three. Good. Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Now here's Morant. D right on him. He kicks it to White. To the middle. Murray, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
There's the pass to the monster. Here's Big Dog. Wade from outside. No good on that one.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
And it's White missing.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Wade kicks to Bryant. To the paint. Here's Andrew, and he goes in for the dunk.
He is a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for it with hops.
Pass to Pirtle. Now Morant. Outside White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Murray. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Yeah, the defender just couldn't quite close the gap all the way and got burned for it.
Here's the monster. Over to the wing. White with the double team. Outside Bryant. Shoots over Pirtle. Bryant's shot is good. Bryant's got 6 points in the quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Easy Breezy, defended by Bryant. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Andrew, the shot's good on the assist by Wade. Wade's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
Here's Murray, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Greg, your son's been drafted. You were drafted in the NBA. As you look back on the process that you went through and your son Cole has gone through, what are some of the flags? What are some of the things that stand out to you?
First and foremost, boy, how time flies. I mean, it wasn't
Yeah,
that
no
long
kidding.
ago, at least
No
it feels
kidding.
like, that they were calling my name on draft night. But
91, right?
Yeah.
91.
You know, every stage of life, though, has its joys. And listen, to play the game I love and now see him playing it at this level, it's truly a blessing. And in his case, he probably loves it even more. You know, he didn't grow up the way I did. He grew up just with a true love and passion for the game. So it's humbling and obviously something that I take great pride in.
You were taken out of UNLV 1991, number 12 overall. I remember it like it was yesterday. And so Murray nails both of them. Greg, the NBA under Adam Silver has been aggressive, looking for ways to enhance the product and attract fans. Where do you fall on that point? Push the envelope, or don't rock the boat, or maybe somewhere in between?
I think it might be somewhere in between. These days, people's attentions can be pulled in so many different directions. I think they're smart to not rest on their laurels and to continue to try to evolve. But with that evolution, sometimes it's not going to come over as well as they would like. But I'm a fan of some of the experiments, I should say, that we've tried thus far. And I hope the league continues to push the envelope.
That's a good thought.
Solomonic taking 2 shots.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
The first free throw is good. Well, in the dunk contest, we saw Michael Jordan take on Dominique Wilkins. These days, not as many star players are participating in these skills competitions, like Greg, the slam dunk.
I think it's a great point you raised, Kevin, and I think in part because back in that era, you know, the reality is guys didn't make the kind of dollars they make today. And there was more risk, I guess, in the mindset of guys today, and they didn't want to take that challenge on. So I wish we would see more of our stars in the slam dunk contest, but I don't think that's going to be the case, unfortunately, as much as we'd all like to see it.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Here's Green, and it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Count it.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
The Spurs have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here's Samanic. Passes to Lyles. Off target with his 3. And here is Wright. Another shot, and he sinks the layup.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now, here's Walker. Pass to Vassell. Here's Samanic. 7-foot shot. The shot is good off the backboard.
I'd like to see the D with a little more energy out there. They kind of forgot about him.
And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Buckets passes to Wright. Greg, you know, we're seeing players take control of their free agent destiny. Do players get a bad rap for that and switching teams?
Listen, I don't know if you get a bad rap, but you're going to catch the wrath of the fan base. You think of Paul George in Indy or Katie in OKC, and fans, they're going to feel jilted. There's no doubt about it. They're going to feel scorned.
Yeah. That's short off the rim. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Buckets passes to Whiteside. Kicks to Harkless. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Offensive rebound. Yep, that one goes in there.
I wouldn't want to be the guy who has to keep him off the boards. He is a beast on the offensive glass.
For San Antonio, they've gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Walker the pass to Lyles. Here's Vassell. And there's the pass to Walker. Over right. Walker's shot is off.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Kings.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for buckets.
Oh, man, anticipation, instincts, energy, all his tools were on display tonight as he lit the place up.
He kicks to right. Pass to Whiteside. Softly drops in the floater.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this win.
Passes it to Vassell. Pass to Walker. It's hauled in by the Kings. Right with it. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. So long.